In this video, I'll be showing you how to work the two-color double braid cast on, also sometimes called the Kihnu Troi Cast On. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. So this is a two-color braided cast on, and you can see it creates a chain along the front edge and a nested row of chains along the bottom edge as well. It's beautiful. It's like a rounded cast on edge. And so this is sometimes called the Kihnu Troi for the Estonian sweater in the town of Kihnu, and Troi, T-R-O-I, it means sweater. So I think a more accurate name would be the two-color double braid cast on. And I'm going to show you how to work this. You will make a slip knot in each of two colors. So you'll make a slip knot with one color and a slip knot with your other color. You want to place it on your left hand needle with the darker yarn to the left and the lighter yarn to the right. We will hold these tails out of the way so that it can have short tails. We'll be building this cast on onto the right hand needle. But we start with our two slip knots on the left hand needle. So we'll start with both yarns in back, and we're going to knit into this light colored stitch with the dark colored yarn, like so. So we have a dark stitch on both needle tips. Now we're going to bring both yarns forward. Forward between the needles. This cast on will result in your yarn twisting around itself. So if you are continuing to work with the two colors, after you cast on, you will probably need to untwist your colors. If, however, you are cutting one of the colors, then it doesn't really matter. We're going to hold the dark yarn to the right in front. And now the light yarn's going to get moved back to the back. We're going to make a backwards yarn over where the yarn wraps from behind the needle over top the needle, like so, and then knit into this stitch here on the left hand needle. We're going to kind of snug things up here gently, like so. And now we will repeat a series of steps. So the stitch, the leftmost stitch on the right needle gets slipped purlwise back to the left needle. The yarn that's at the back gets brought forward between the needles and held to the right. The yarn that's in the front gets moved back, wrapping here a strand in front of those stitches, and then we make a backwards yarn over and knit the stitch that's on the left needle. Now notice that stitch that's on the left needle gets a little stretched out because we're not tensioning it. So here we will pull gently on the yarn in the front to tighten up that chain there along the bottom. And so we will repeat that, slip that stitch purlwise back to the left needle, bring the yarn forward between the needles and hold it to the right, bring the yarn that was in front in the back between the needles. And so this is what's forming that extra chain on the front of our knitting. And then these stitches are forming the chain along the bottom. So we will make a backwards yarn over and then knit into the stitch on the left hand needle, and then snug up that yarn that's in the front, like so. Slip purlwise, bring the yarn forward, bring this yarn to the back, reverse, yarn over, and knit. Snug this up, slip forward, back, reverse, yarn over, and the reverse yarn overs are what is casting on the stitches onto our right hand needle tip. So that first row of stitches will be mounted backwards with the left legs in front. So we will need to knit those through the back loop to untwist them on our first row or round after casting on. First, yarn over, knit, see that loop there on that left needle gets loose, but we snug that up. Slip. So this is a slow cast on. I have a method of using a crochet hook to make this. I will be filming a video showing that method, and when that is posted, I'll have the link to it up above. So you just repeat this across, like so. When working flat, you will cast on your desired number of stitches, but we have to do something with that last stitch to get it the correct color. So to do that, we will slip that stitch purlwise to the left hand needle. We will bring the yarn forward that was last used, bring this yarn back. We'll skip the yarn over step and we will knit this stitch and then tighten up that forward stitch. And you can either bring that yarn then to the back, like so. That's if working flat. If working in the round, you will cast on your desired number of stitches plus an extra one. And ideally, when working in the round, you're wanting an even number of stitches for the pattern to be maintained. So this would be appropriate. You would end with the opposite color as you began, and you have two of that last color. What you'll end up doing is taking this extra stitch and slipping it over the first stitch of the round when you join to work in the round. So this last stitch, that's an extra stitch of this yellow color, will just get slipped over the first stitch of the round, which will be a dark color stitch. When weaving in your tails, then those slip knots, you may want to carefully weave in those tails to disguise the two slip knots. Another option would be to drop those two stitches, so cast on two extra stitches than you need and drop the first two when you come back around. So that's the 2-color double braid cast on. What do you think of this cast on? Let me know in the comments below. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.